Well, I'll kind of hit the top three. First, I want to echo, cybersecurity is maturing from a series of discrete actions that people take to integrated work processes. And as a result of that, what we're looking for from a priority perspective is to support standards that enable us to do things like our integration with Palo Alto. We've made some great progress there, creating workflows from detection to remediation and significantly reducing the time, but that needs to be more than just a vendor-to-vendor cooperation. That needs to be a set of standards the government helps develop in partnership with industry, like OpenC2, that's a good example. Right. So that all vendors can participate, and the government has a choice. They can pick the tools and technologies from the vendors they need and deploy them as part of an integrated work process that makes sense to them and is best practice from a cyber perspective. The second is, I think as tools and technologies move forward and as we get better at things like hygiene, the risk equation is being rewritten, right? The risk of getting hacked because you have bad hygiene has now become greater than the risk of actually taking an administrative down because you put system down because you push a patch. If you can fix that administrative system in 5 minutes, the cost of doing that is a lot lower than the cost of getting hacked because it's not patched. And organizations need to look and reevaluate the risk of how they're doing IT operations in light of the risks that we've discovered from a cybersecurity perspective. The Air Force is out in front of that with a program they have called Ready 365. Their view is we want to be as compliant as we can every day of the year. And so we're going to lean forward in the risk department because we believe, and I'm sorry, I'm speaking for the Air Force, my understanding is the Air Force believes—
say nice things.
Yeah, the Air Force has realized that if we're more compliant and more patched and have better hygiene, that is really important to us. And because we've mitigated that risk by having a technology that allows us to fix problems when they arise faster, now that balance has shifted to where we can do things that we didn't do before. And the last thing, as organizations make decisions about cybersecurity, they need to make it on good data. And right now, many of the systems of record across these organizations are not really giving you good data. If you ask CIOs, all right, how many endpoints do I have? How well am I patched? Most of them, well, if you ask them honestly, will say, well, I think I'm about this. I may have like 400,000 or 450, and my systems are telling me I'm 99% patched, but history tells me I may not be completely patched. And so getting to a point where you have real data in real time, and that lets you make much better cyber decisions and much better IT decisions as well, that's a critical priority for the coming year, is giving our organizations and our government good data they can make decisions on.